Have you ever sat across from someone you love, maybe a friend, a sibling, or even a partner, and felt a chill you couldn't explain? Their smile says one thing, but their eyes, they tell a different story. It's like there's an invisible wall between you, and deep down, you wonder, are they hiding something? Maybe even hatred? Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're peeling back the layers of the human heart with the help of Carl Jung, a genius who mapped the wild, untamed corners of our minds. He called it the shadow, that secret part of us, where envy, resentment, and darker feelings lurk. And here's the kicker. Sometimes, the people closest to us are hiding those shadows behind kind words and fake laughs. In this video, we're uncovering 8 signs that someone you trust might secretly hate you. And trust me, these aren't your average red flags. They're subtle, sneaky, and straight out of Jung's playbook. Stick around, because sign number 8? It's so deceptive it might flip your world upside down. This isn't just about spotting the sign, it's about protecting your peace and understanding the shadows we all carry. Let's jump in. Okay, picture this. You're at a coffee shop with your best friend. You're buzzing with excitement, telling them about a promotion you just landed. They nod, say, "Congrats," but their voice is flat. Their eyes dart away, and suddenly the air feels heavy. Ever had that moment? Where everything seems fine on the surface, but your gut screams something's off? That's where Carl Jung comes in. He believed we all have a shadow, a hidden side packed with feelings we don't want to face. Anger, jealousy, even hatred. And in close relationships, where we're most vulnerable, those shadows can slip out in ways we don't expect. Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Translation? If someone's hiding hostility, their shadow's doing the talking, and you need to listen. So, why does this matter? Because spotting these signs isn't just about calling people out. It's about saving yourself from toxic vibes that chip away at your soul. Think about your own life for a sec. Have you ever felt dismissed by someone you love? Or caught a weird vibe you couldn't pin down? That's what we're digging into today. 8 signs that someone close might secretly hate you and what you can do about it. I want you to keep your own relationships in mind as we go. Maybe jot down a moment that's nagging at you. And hey, drop it in the comments. Have you ever sensed something off with a friend or family member? Let's figure this out together. Before we dive into the signs, quick heads up. If this video's hitting home already, please smash that like button. It really helps us out. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss more deep dives like this. Share this with someone who needs outlets. Spread the insight. All right, ready? Let's get into it. Here we go. 8 signs someone close to you might be hiding hatred, straight from Jung's lens on the human psyche. Each one's a clue, a little whisper from their shadow. Let's break them down with stories and solutions. So you're not just spotting them, you're handling them. Sign 1. Sarcastic jokes that hide contempt. You know those jokes that don't feel funny? Like your cousin saying, "Oh, nice outfit. Did you borrow it from your mom's closet?" And everyone laughs, except you. Jung would say that's the shadow sneaking out using humor to mask contempt. It's not about the punchline. It's about the jab. I had a friend, let's call her Mia. Every time I shared something I was proud of, like finishing a painting, she'd hit me with, "Wow, you're basically Picasso now, huh?" At first, I brushed it off, but it kept happening. It wasn't playful, it was pointed. Jung's take? She was projecting her own insecurity, sure shadow. Couldn't handle my light. Here is what to do. Call it out gently. Next time, try, "Hey, that stung a bit, can we skip the sarcasm?" It's not about fighting. It's about setting a boundary. Sign 2. Accidental Sabotage in key moments. Ever had someone forget something crucial at the worst time? Like your roommate accidentally not telling you the landlord called about rent right before you're late? That's sabotage dressed up as a mistake. And Jung might say it's their shadow trying to dim your shine. My old coworker Jake once forgot to tell me about a deadline change. I missed it, looked bad, and he swooped in to save the day. Coincidence? Maybe once. But 3 times? That's a pattern. His shadow was competing, even if he wouldn't admit it. Keep a record and talk it out. Say, I've noticed this keeps happening, and it's throwing me off. Can we figure this out? Clarity cuts through the fog. Sign 3. Silent and undeclared competition. You mention running a 5K, and suddenly they're training for a marathon. You get a raise, and they've got a side hustle about to blow up. It's not friendly rivalry, it's their shadow needing to one-up you quietly. My sister did this growing up. I'd get an A, and she'd casually drop how she aced 2 tests. It wasn't cheering me on, it was outshining me. Jung saw this as compensation her shadow felt threatened by my wins. Flip it. Next time, say, I'd love to hear about your stuff without it feeling like a contest can we just celebrate each other. It's a reset. Sign 4. Lack of joy for your achievements. You land a dream job and they go, cool. Then change the subject. No sparkle, no hype, just a shrug. Jung would call this envy's shadow at work. True friends lift you up. Hidden haters can't stand your glow. I told my college buddy about a scholarship I won, and he just said, nice, I guess. No questions, no excitement. Later, I found out he was bitter he'd applied too and didn't get it. His shadow couldn't fake the joy. Test it. Share small wins and watch their reaction. If it's consistently cold, ask, hey, I feel like my good news doesn't land with you. What's up? Sign 5. Gossip that damages your reputation. They spill your secrets or twist your words behind your back. It's not careless chatter, it's their shadow tearing you down to feel bigger. A family member once told everyone I'd bombed a job interview except I hadn't. I got the job. She'd spun it to make me look weak. Jung might say she was projecting her own failures onto me. Confront it head on. I heard you've been talking about me, and it's not cool. Let's keep this between us. Trust needs guarding. Sign 6. Passive, aggressive behavior. They say, sure, I'll help. Then half-ass either forget entirely. It's hostility with a smile, and Jung saw it as the shadow dodging real conflict. My ex-roommate would agree to clean, then leave dishes piled up with a, whoops, got busy. It wasn't laziness, it was resentment simmering. Her shadow was mad about something she wouldn't say. Name it. I feel like there's frustration here. Can we talk about it? It forces the shadow into the light. Sign 7. Excessive criticism disguised as concern. You're great, but... followed by a laundry list of flaws. It's not help, it's their shadow nitpicking to keep you small. My dad used to say, you're smart, but you're too dreamy focus. It sounded like advice, but it was constant. Jung might say he was projecting his own fears onto me. Redirect it. I hear you, but I'd love more support than fix-a school. It shifts the vibe. Sign 8. Emotional distance and withdrawal. This one's the gut punch. They stop sharing, stop caring, and pull away without a word. Jung saw this as the shadow building walls, maybe to punish you, maybe to hide their own mess. My oldest friend, Sam, went quiet last year. No fights, no drama, just distance. Texts got short, hangout stopped. When I asked, he brushed it off, but I felt the hate. His shadow had checked out. Reach once. I miss us. Can we talk about what's changed? If they dodge, Let go. You can't chase shadows. All right, we've got the sign, Snow. Let's go deeper. Why does this happen? And what's at stake if you ignore it? Jung's big idea was that the shadow isn't evil, it's human. We all have it. But when someone doesn't face their shadow, say, their jealousy or shame festers. And in close relationships, where we're raw and real, that festering turns into these signs. Think of it like a pressure cooker. If they don't vent it inside, it steams out at you. Let's be real, pretending it's fine doesn't work. Studies from the University of Cambridge show unresolved relationship tension spikes cortisol, the stress hormone, messing with your sleep, your mood, even your health. I've been there walking on eggshells around a friend, second-guessing every word. It's exhausting. You deserve better than that slow burn. Spotting these signs isn't about revenge, it's power. You see their shadow, you protect your light. Maybe you talk it out and heal. Maybe you walk away and thrive. Either way, you're not the punching bag anymore. Jung said projection's key here. If they're dumping hate on you, it's often their own baggage, self-doubt, fear, whatever. Like Mia with her snarky art jabs. She later admitted she felt stuck creatively. Her shadow lashed out because I was moving forward. A 2019 study from the American Psychological Association found 60% of people feel strained by hidden conflicts in relationships. That's over half of us. Jung's on to something, or shadows clash when we don't own them. So, what you can do? Start with awareness. Watch for these signs like a detective, not a judge. Then decide, confront with kindness, set boundaries, or step back. It's your call, but it's your peace on the line. So, tell me, have you seen these shadows in your life? Which sign hits you hardest? Drop it below, let's unpack it together. If this is resonating, if you're nodding along or feeling that aha moment, please hit like and subscribe. Share this with someone who needs a wake-up call. Your support keeps these conversations alive, and I'd love to have you back for more. Let's keep going. Wow, we've covered a lot, huh? Let's wrap it up. We've walked through 8 signs someone close might secretly hate you. Sarcastic jabs, sneaky sabotage, quiet competition, joyless shrugs, gossip, passive-aggressive games, fake concern, criticism, and that cold, creeping distance. All seen through Carl Jung's shadow, the hidden stuff we don't always admit. This isn't about pointing fingers, it's about seeing clearly. Relationships shape us, and when they're laced with hidden hate, they can break us. But now, you've got the tools to spot it, to face it, and to choose what's next. Maybe it's a heart-to-heart that mends things. Maybe it's a goodbye that frees you. Either way, you're in control. One last tip. Try this tonight. Grab a journal and write down one relationship that's bugging you. Which sign fits? What's your gut saying? 5 minutes could change everything. If you love this, check out our video on Jung's Secrets to a Stronger Mind. Next, it's a perfect follow-up. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and let me know in the comments. What's your story? How are you handling your shadows? Thanks for being here. You're not just watching, you're growing. That's huge. See you in the next one. Take care and keep shining.